What's going on, everybody? Stock Jock here. Up $3,635 in the first hour trading. Finished the day up $9,061. At one point, I was up at 14 grand, and then I gave up $5,000 back. It was pretty crazy. Anyway, before we get into the trades, I want to remind everybody we run a free chat room. Come on in. It's a great community. I can't stress that enough. Awesome community. Come on in. We also have a free Discord server. Come check that out. Both of those links are down below. And I also want to point out that last night we did a live stream where we went over the candle over candle method. I get a ton of questions on that all the time. What is it? How do you use it? Whatever. We went over it for an hour and a half. I'll link that above. I don't know. It'll be a little thing that comes out. You know what I mean. And check it out. It's really in depth. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, let's get into the trades. All right, so the first trade I made on the day was Tesla. Tesla started out kind of making an opening range, whatever you want to call it. Had a low, had a high, and it was working its way down towards this low. And I wanted to play this drop, this bounce, and this candle under candle. That's what I did. So we got a drop, a bounce, and I played candle under candle. Just right there is where I entered. I took puts. Kind of slowly did a little grind, and it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I want to see quick and furious moves. Just wasn't doing that. So I tried to cover all of it up immediately. Sometimes, though, when I push the button too fast, E-Trade, what I try to do is sell my puts in 10 lots. I had 20 of them, as you can see here, and I just try to click for sell 10, sell 10. When I do that, sometimes E-Trade freaks out. It's like, whoa, what are you doing? And it tells me I don't have those to sell, and all it is I'm just clicking it too fast for E-Trade. I know it's crazy. So I sold 10 for a small win, 30 cents roughly, and I got the error saying I don't have. You can't sell what you don't have, and I'm like, what? So I let it go for a little bit longer because I was like, okay, now it's starting to move a little bit more, and I got the break I was looking for, and it just kind of didn't fall apart when this happened. So when I saw that, I started covering up the rest in 5 lot increments, covered it in 1944 and 1916 for a nice win to start the day. 655.30. Candle under candle, not really doing anything. Go 655 or really collapsing all out. Or I'm not all the way out. What the heck, E-Trade? Oh, okay, E-Trade, you want to make me more money? I'm okay with that occasionally. 72, low a day. Looks like you're gonna bounce. Don't. Okay, you're gonna bounce. It's fine. So this next trade is where I gave it all back. So I had just played this this candle under candle here for profit, and then I wanted to play the break of the low a day. Problem is it broke low a day and didn't go anywhere at all. And that's kind of like, I really wanted the 651 to break. I thought if the 651 to break, we'd get it collapsed down to 650, and that would probably break as well, and I could cover up. Nope, the macro view, the market started to bounce at this point in the day, and Tesla bounced along with it. And I had my eye on the SPY, eye on Tesla, and it just couldn't get the follow through. It needed to break this level. When it started to come back up, as I shorted here basically, again with puts, I got in at 2061, and when it started coming back up, I had to sell at 1981 and 1990 for a loss. $651, $650. Ooh, that bounce. Market's starting to bounce. I'm gonna cover this up. So close. I was looking for that 650 break there. Market did a little bounce right at the wrong time. So Tesla again. This time, you know, the market is reversing at this point in the day, and we're coming up to, you know, we've got this peak and we've got this peak here that it made on the way down, and we're coming back up through these levels, and I'm like, okay, well, if we break this peak, we should get a decent pop out of it, or so I thought. So I go long in the anticipation of that break, and it doesn't happen right away, and it certainly didn't happen fast and furious. So I go long. I think it was this candle. Yeah, this candle I went long, and it kind of just went, and it stopped. And I'm like, crap, it's gonna roll over on me. Luckily, it didn't. I was able to hold on. The 9 EMA caught up with price action here. We finally broke this level, and it was a weak break. To be honest, it was a weak break. It wasn't what I was expecting. Nonetheless, so I went long again with calls here, 2605, 2603, and it moved up decently enough to where I think it was about a $2,000, yeah, $2,000 winner, because I exited at 2708 and 2702, 20 contracts total. So it was a nice win. Tesla did end up reversing and having a nice little run here, but at this point, I still was basically break even on the day, maybe slightly red. I don't even know. But that win put me back in the green column. Nice to get a win under your belt, be green for the morning, and then look for that next trade. $9.58. Come on. Wow. Nine. Come on. There we go. 660. Come on. Get going. Am I up 663 here? Taking it all off. So CCUV was another morning gapper, or CCUV, CVU was a morning gapper on some news, whatever. It had broken high a day. It didn't do anything. Try to go and break some lows. Couldn't really do anything either. I was like, okay, well, maybe he wants to go back up again. So I kind of drew again. There was a little peak right there. I was gonna play this peak. I was gonna say, okay, well, if it breaks this peak right here, maybe we have a run up to 650. It eventually did do that, just not as fast as I thought it would. So I went long right here for that break. I got in at 630 and 632, and it was super choppy. Lots of selling around here. So I gave it a minute. It just couldn't break out right away as fast as I wanted to. So I ended up scaling out 638 for a win, and then 631 for basically break even on the last trade. There's the move. So got what I was looking for. Let's see if we get the follow through right now. Oh, there comes a little bit more. There we go. Can I get back up to the highs? Or even 650? It's a little bit of a 5-minute play, so that's good. The spreads kind of suck. Keep getting smacked down here. $640. Oh, momentum's starting to come into this. I don't like this 100%, so I'm going to start taking my profit. It gets into this area and there's a ton of selling. Can it break through? I mean, high day is certainly something I would play. Since there's so much selling here, if it somehow breaks this level. So I play this one again. Like I said, it did finally break this high here. And I wanted to play for the high day break. I don't typically do that. I don't really like that level, that horizontal, so to speak. It tends to be a place where people sell. It break that level and they're selling there. There's a lot of selling pressure. But I tried it anyway, and I got it filled at 656, 653, and it just got chopped around. The sellers were there. I gave it, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. Just couldn't do anything with that, so I started exiting 656, break even, and 654. So like $20 win overall. So high day 660. Broke it. Jeez. High day and it can't move. 60, 63. I'm just gonna start exiting because I don't like the resistance. It's pretty choppy, but I feel like if it starts clearing these levels, it'll start opening it. Oh, here it goes. I just had to get out of the way. So this next play is Tesla, and this is a W play. And I am starting to really enjoy the W play. It's so predictable, and I feel like, I have no stats to back this up, but I feel like it is a high percentage play of mine. So what is a W play? So basically you have your pop, you have your pullback candle, you have your candle over candle that fails, you pull back again for a second time, and then it goes. That breakout happens right where that initial failure started, wherever you break that level. So right now this level is 668.89. I had an order ready to go at 668. Oh, I put it in. Oh yeah, 668.90. So 1 cent for my order to go live. It did. I got filled. I took 1,000 shares on this. I went 1,000 shares of Tesla, like a baller. What I'm looking for when I get into this, let me delete some of this crap. What I look for in this trade, if I'm getting in right here, is an immediate run or immediate break of the high of the run, which is not very far away. Got that break, got a 670 break, all good things. So I start exiting, right? My first exit was pretty garbage. It popped up and then came right back down when I hit the sell button. Sold 500 shares at 669.32, and then finally started grinding higher, and I sold the rest at 670.02 and 669.44. So, you know, Tesla moves around pretty quick. $1 for Tesla's pocket change as far as moves go. So, good trade though. Got filled Tesla. Oh, jeez. Wait, what? That fill was garbage? Or the exit, I mean, was garbage. 670. Get on up. Get on up? Nah. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oh, that second exit was trash. So this is the pop pullback candle over candle here, and I missed it and I kind of chased it. So here you get your pop, pullback candle over candle, pop, pullback, 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 candle over candle right there. I missed it. I get long at 680, so I'm getting long a little high. I'm looking for high of the run, and it is a grind. I mean, so much selling up here, and when I saw that, I'm like, I don't really want to wait around for this. It eventually did break that level, but it just took forever for something that I'm looking for an immediate move. It didn't do it. I'm trying to get out. I did. I got in at 680, and I exited at 683, and then 680. I missed the 1 minute play here. Let's see if we can go 680 high day 688. A lot of selling. Jeez, it's heavy. That's every time. Look at these freaking wicks. 82, 80, 81, 82. I mean, freaking, hey, there's some selling up here. So didn't go immediately. I'm borderline. I'm watching the 680. Get into a second because it is choppy, but it is getting the move right. 83, 86, 87. Oh my gosh. Taking half off because I don't like the way it's moving. Yeah. All out the rest, but no. Now it looks like it's going to break it. Son of a gun. So this AREC was another gapper this morning that people are playing. Made a high day here. It started to make a lower high right there. Started coming back down, lower high right here, and then started to reverse course. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, if we start breaking maybe this high, which is basically 550 at this point, we're going to take a high day pretty quickly, which we ended up doing. But it didn't do it all in one go when I wanted to get in. So I get in at 445, right inside this candle right here, looking for this little ceiling to break. It breaks it, but doesn't go anywhere. And when I see that, it's like, okay, time to get out. So like I said, I got in at 545. I exit at 547, 547. So didn't do what I thought I was going to do and rip. So I don't have a good beat on the stock. So I'm cutting it loose, small profit, moving on. 550 gets interesting here. $550. There's the break. Can it go? No. Out. I was looking for this 550 break for a run at high a day. So much volume. So just a big warning. This is a trade you probably just want to skip. It's pretty boring and there's nothing to it. KNDI releases a headline. I think I'm getting in pretty darn early for a pretty maybe big news for the company. I don't know. It turned out to me not be the biggest news. They were releasing a new vehicle type. That vehicle type turned out to be something like a golf cart. So they call it neighborhood electric vehicle, basically a golf cart. So the news wasn't that spectacular. Didn't really have time to dig into it when in the heat of the moment. I heard KNDI releasing new product, and it's like surely this beatdown stock could pop, and it couldn't. So I got in at 7, like 8,000 shares, or actually 703, 705, 706. Took 8,000 shares at 75, 75. So ended up losing money on this trade. So I'm averaging right around here. Gets the pop, comes right back down. Nothing, just nothing after the fact. And I'm like, screw this, I'm out. So I ended up selling at 697, 697. You don't need to watch it. It's a rather long clip. Just skip it if you want to. Candy. Just put out a headline. Launches NEV models. I don't know what that is. Neighborhood electric vehicle market. All right. Launch a new product, and we can't get more than a 15-cent pop. Okay. At this point, I'm just trying to. Oh, Tesla. Jeez. Jeez. Calm the heck down. Pussy GN high day. Oh, Tesla. I missed it. Oh my gosh, Tesla. Is there news? Because holy crap. Just spies reversing. I see. This was a nothing burger, wasn't it? Alright, I'm just getting out of this thing. So this is a really pretty setup here on, actually there's a couple of them. On EYES here. First one is this pop, pullback, 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 candle over candle entry, looking for high of the run, take your profit. I didn't play that one. I played this one. This is kind of the same thing. When I was watching it, it looked like a flat top, and it's kind of what it is. 410, 411 break, whatever. The thing I really liked about this trade is right before it broke, it went candle under candle right here, a bearish move, but it popped right back up. So it's like, well, if you're not going to go down, you're going up. And sure enough, on this candlestick, someone called this out in chat, and this is why we have our community. Someone else called this out. I wasn't even looking at it. I had enough time to flip over to it, buy 6,000 shares when I saw the move. I got filled at 14.15, 14.15, and 14.09, and I started taking profit on my way up. Sold 2,000 shares at 14.22. Sold 2,000 shares at 14.53, or 1,000 shares at 14.53. Really nice fill up there. Another 1,000 shares at 14.51. And actually, no, I sold the first lot I sold was 4,000 shares. Okay, 4,000 shares. Wait. Come on. No. All right. 2000. First time I sold was 3,000 shares. So I sold half for profit, 14.22. Then I sold another 1,000 shares at 14.53, and the last 1,000 shares at 14.50. So real nice profit. Oh, nope, sorry. And the last lot, 14.29. I'll get it right one of these times. So yeah, that was a really nice win. That's a nice 14.10 level. I like UIES because you're getting close to that 1485 now, which is the daily candle over candle. Oh, she's sold a little early there, didn't we? It's gonna go. It is. All right, 1485. I'll watch her. Big bid showing up on EYES. Wait, what? All right, I'm gonna take a little off, lock in some more profit. I'm gonna lock in some more. I got 1,000 shares left. I feel like that's good. Yeah, that's gone. Oh, jeez, that drop. All right, I'm gonna get out the rest. So now we have a little 1 minute play, and we're setting up for our daily candle over candle here. So this is another pop pullback candle over candle here. The thing I did a whole 1.5 hour talk about last night. You had a good one here, but you had pop, pullback, candle over candle entry, high of the run, take your profit, rinse and repeat, pop, 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 pullback, candle over candle. This is where I entered in. I got long at 680.70, 680.80. Got the break of the high of the run. I started taking my profit. I sold half at 681.08 and the other half at 681.80. Nice little win there. Oh, so that was 250 shares, and then I had another lot of 250 at 680.63. So we got an order right there, looking for high of the run. Bounced off the 9, so it all looks healthy. Build, want to see it go now. 681, 820, there's high of the run. Selling half. Locking immediate wins. 682. 650, 682, 20, 4 out. Jeez. Out the rest. Okay. All right, so this next play is again a pop, the pop, pullback, candle over candle entry, looking for high of the run. It gets to that level and it has plenty of room to go to hit the Bollinger Band and just kind of stops. And when I see that, it's like, time to get out. It didn't go. It should have gone. Plenty of room for it to go. It just couldn't go. I'm out. I see that. I go it long at 682.15, 682.15. And then I exit at 681.94 or 93 and 691.84 for a loss, a small one. But as you can see, it's the right move because it ended up pulling back another, what, $5 before it breaking this level. And I ain't trying to hold 1,000 shares for, $5 drop there. So small loss. The key to trading is keep those losses small. If it doesn't do what you thought it was going to do, cut it loose immediately. Find the next trade. Filled for high of the run, which is 682.45. It broke it all over the place here. All out. Kind of struggled there. So this last trade was a horizontal break, which I've been playing more and more of recently. That I was kind of hesitant about taking because this move, these 3 green bars here is what we're looking at. We were coming up towards, it just did this high day move. It was doing a pullback, and now it's coming back up there. I was thinking, well, if this level breaks, it might get a pop and get up to this level and break that immediately. And maybe get ripping here. And because overall, the big thing I was looking for is the daily candle over candle. That could possibly happen, especially with this kind of a level break here. So as I was approaching this level, I was kind of hesitant to take it, but I did it anyway. I went 14, 46, 14, basically 50, 2,000 shares each. We break that level, get the move up. It kind of just stalls, pulls back, and then goes again. And finally, it did break that level. Didn't really do anything after it broke it. So once I see that, I'm like, time to get out. And then I saw a big seller show up on the ask, and that's like, definitely time to get out. So I exited 2,000 shares at 14.54 and 2,000 shares at 14.55. And that brought my total for the first hour at $3,635. So there you have it. A lot of trading, a lot of nickel and diming at the end, some bigger trades in the first part of the hour, and then a lot of nickel and diamond later on. So that's trading. As always, you can find me on Discord or on Twitch. If you have any questions, come hang out, and I'll see you in the next video. 60. Is it going to pull back first? I really hope so. No? Okay. It's 46 break. 50, 55. There it is. 60 break coming up. It's kind of extended. Yeah. Oh, second attempt. 60. Hey, we broke it. Selling. There's a seller that showed up all out. Oh, not all out. Still have shares. Oh no, there we go. Okay. All right. And shares. All right, first hour in the bag up $3,635.